What's up? Welcome back to Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of Seventeen's 11th EP, 17th Heaven. A clever title for this 13-member K-pop group. I'm kind of surprised they didn't come up with 17th Heaven sooner, perhaps for like the 7th EP. But pretty funny title. And yeah, 17, they're back. They're quite prolific, I think, as people know. 13-member group that's, of course, notable for being a self-producing K-pop group. On this EP, Woozy wrote or co-wrote every song, and he produced or co-produced every song. It's obviously impressive and admirable when you get that from a group. At 17, they make so much music. And I think what's cool about their concept as well is, it goes into the title of the group, 13 members, 3 teams, 1 group, 17. But to have the 3 distinct teams within your group, the performance team, the hip-hop team, and the vocal team, it's kind of cool conceptually to have all these like specialized roles for a group. I appreciate this. I think it's pretty smart to think that way, as opposed to like how NCT is just kind of a throw paint at the wall type group, for example. But yeah, K-pop EP, so it's pretty short and sweet. You got 7 songs plus an instrumental song, 27 minutes in total. But I gotta say, 17th Heaven, I thought this was really awesome, to be honest. Very catchy, very up-tempo the entire time. These are a lot of fun songs. These are a lot of bops. Thought this was kind of a blast, to be honest. The first song, SOS, produced by Marshmello. Love the tempo on this, very up-tempo. The pre-chorus from DK and Sungkwang before the chorus is very catchy. Love the drums as they kick in on the chorus. And the chorus, the third time it comes around, the end of the song, the guitar shows up. Really fun song. It's pretty cool. I'm not normally a Marshmello guy, but I actually think this is a pretty interesting pairing, and it's a pretty lively beat from him. The second song, the title track, God of Music. Bold title to be so confident to call it that, but I gotta say, this is a banger for sure. Love the drums, very fast tempo. Then the rap, man, the rap verse is very catchy. I think the flow really fits the beat. Almost kind of gave me like an 80s vibe. In general, the song kind of gives you like a funky, almost soulful vibe. You got a lot of horns in there. But the chorus is so sticky. I love the chanty outro. I think it's a really effective title track, really effective single, really fun song. Track 3, Diamond Days, another upbeat song. Production-wise, a bit simpler, just kind of a standard bass line here, but it's pretty solid. After that, Back to Back, that one's messy, that's loud, but also very dancey. That's kind of by design. That's the performance team track. After that, we have the hip-hop team track, Monster, and I gotta say, when K-pop has dedicated rappers like 17 does, this shit lands. Monster is hard as fuck. I think this song is so good. The way it opens up, the production kind of almost gave me the vibes of like a haunted house. And I thought Vernon and Wanwoo, the first verse from them, so hard. The pre-chorus, I love how the drums kind of pick up and get you into that drop. My only negative with the song is the chorus is kind of like repetitive, like na 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 part. I guess it's like for a dance break. It's kind of underwritten otherwise. But in general, I think the vibe from that chorus, the rapping in general, it kind of gave me like Slim Shady era Eminem vibes, to be honest, and kind of like the playfulness to it. Pretty cool. Verse 2, Mingyu shows up and rapping with autotune, kind of out of nowhere. Thought that was pretty cool. The outro refrain definitely gives you the Slim Shady cops again. Not something I saw coming, but I thought Monster was really a blast. And then Yawn, here's the vocal group's song. And as the song suggests, it's slower. It's acoustic. After that, this last song, Headliner, sung outro, some nice snares on there. Didn't really care for Yawn and Headliner too much. I think Monster was such a big high that they really kind of bring you down quickly with 2 more snoozery vocal-driven tracks. But the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks were all upbeat, all bangers, really lively, really energetic performances from all the guys in 17. I thought this was really fun, and this is like what I want from K-pop EPs, is to have, not that there's a lot of variety here necessarily, but there's a lot of energy. And even so, it's a brief listen, but like it gives you a lot of things to latch onto, and I think that's kind of what you want. 17, they're in that HYBE umbrella, but Pledis Entertainment was an acquisition of HYBE, so they're kind of slightly independent of that, even though HYBE's clearly involved. I'll be curious what's like next for this group, just because these guys are getting especially the older members of 17 are approaching their late 20s, so I think the military service question is going to be coming up soon for 17. People have already thought about this, but like there's nothing official really said yet, so be curious if they kind of send people in batches and keep the group going. They have the BSS subunit that dropped an EP earlier this year. They'll probably piecemeal things out and get the older guys through the military service. I'd have to imagine. I would not anticipate a 17 complete hiatus or have everyone go all at once. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. But let me know, how'd you feel about 17's new EP, 17th Heaven? And for more K-pop reviews and more music reviews, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.